We got a new fridge freezer, haven't we, Jazz?
Yeah.
Why are you so small? Yes, the only problem is, Jazz, now we've got a new fridge freezer, we've got actually nowhere to put the camera.
No.
So it's shaky. Oh, shaky camera work. Fell off its tripod. Today, Jazz, we are in the kitchen for another sweet and tasty chocolatey treat.
Yeah.
That's a tongue twister. The truth is, the other day after dinner, we got a little bit peckish, and we rooted around in our cupboards to see what we had, and all we had, Jazz, were some digestive biscuits,
Marshmallows,
white chocolate chips, and that's basically it. And we put all these things together, and then Jazz told me just as we started recording that this is apparently a really well-known thing.
Yeah, I would say so,
but you know,
depends.
But who cares? This is our version of, what is it called?
I don't know what you'd call it.
Gourmet chocolate digestive biscuits.
Sandwich.
Well, now you know what it's called. Let's crack on with the making of it.
Right, let's get you 2 digestive biscuits.
We're going to get a plate
sandwich.
as well.
Yes.
Plate. Pop that
I
down.
don't need a plate that big.
Oh, okay. I'll edit. Got a plate. I'll edit that. Right, hang on. Let me flip the camera around so now we can see how Jazz is going to make this. Oh, where's the camera flipper? There's washing on the line. It's good. I'll flip the camera. There's Jazz.
Right. So we have our 2 digestives. You need 2 to make the sandwich.
Well, you could do a triple decker, couldn't you?
Okay, you could do it, but really thick because they're really thick as they are. So what you need to do is, where is the chocolate chips, Ben? Oh, right in front of me. So you need to microwave these. I thought you were helping me do this.
Well, I can't hold the camera and do this unless you want to hold the camera.
So microwave these. Now, I know in my last video I used the bain-marie, but with chocolate chips, because they're roughly an even size, you should get away with putting them in the microwave for a bit. And they should melt.
They melt quicker and they don't burn as long as you're careful.
No, well I've put the microwave, if you have a setting on your microwave where you've got different temperatures, I've put it on a medium.
Okay. Microwave on a medium heat.
Really?
There's not a lot to do whilst the microwave's going, so I'm just going to lick this spoon. Ooh. Do you just turn those biscuits over?
I did.
Do they need to be this way?
Yes. Because you want the digestive picture on the outside.
Ah, so you'll put, yeah, that makes sense.
That's the inner bit.
Okay, let's get a shot of those chocolate chips. They've nearly all, oh, got the camera. They've nearly
all melted.
Back in for another few seconds?
Yeah. Right. That should be fine. Yeah.
So we're both going to have a go at making these, aren't we, today?
We certainly are. So what you're going to do is get one of these. You're going to drizzle just a little bit. Not too much. That should be enough actually, because once you squidge it down, and it will melt even more once it goes back into the microwave. I might actually put a bit on here as well. Just have a bit on both.
Okay, the other side, yes.
Like that.
Right, so you have to coat both biscuits with the white chocolate.
And then stick your marshmallows in the middle.
The only thing that concerns me, Jazz, last time we used mini marshmallows like you use in hot chocolate. I've got a feeling this might get messy.
I think it might do. So then, now you've got to be careful with this because the marshmallows are very unpredictable and can just melt in an instant.
Did you hear that, marshmallows? You're very unpredictable. Now behave.
So, you must keep an eye on these and check them every 5 seconds.
2, 3, 4, 5. It wasn't really seconds, was it?
Yeah, but already they are getting, already they're starting to melt, as you can see at the bottom here. So already they are
starting to
melting.
melt. I think they're going to splodge out the
I
sides.
think they might do.
Does that matter?
No. Right. I'm going to say that's done, because if I do it anymore,
They really will splodge.
they will be really splodgy. So it should look kind of like this. As you can see, if I take the lid off, they've still got that really nice marshmallow taste look about it.
And that is basically what we did the other day. Well, I happened to do a bit of research and found one video, but they did it a completely different way.
Should I turn the camera on to you?
Yeah, please, yeah. So the way they did this was to get the 2 biscuits, to get the chocolate and the marshmallows, and then wrap it in foil and use an iron to melt it. I think that sounds dangerous, personally. And also, it burnt the biscuits. So I'm not a fan of that, but I'm going to have a go at making one now. Is that okay?
Yeah.
You film me. This is my attempt, and it's exactly what Jazz did, so I can speed this bit up, but this is my hands, and I'm going to do some work. Melty chocolate. Splodge. Oh, get it on your thumb. Very important. Always get it on your thumb. That's a bit for you to lick off in a second. The only trouble with this is if you put it too near the edge, it splodges out. And I had very chocolatey fingers the other day.
That is a technical word for our channel. Splodge.
Splodge. Now, I'm not going to do what you did, Jazz, because I think one in the middle might suffice.
Ah, I see what you're doing.
But I'm actually going to do one in the middle of that one.
Interesting.
I'm going to bung it in the microwave.
It's an open sandwich.
Well, it is at the moment, but I've got a plan.
Okay.
And I'm going to pop it on. Oh, microwave.
Oh no.
Oh, look, they're subsiding. It's like a melting ghost. I'm melting. Put it back in. Oh my God, look at them now.
Oh wow,
Now,
they look really good.
I'm just going to take them out for a second and grab a little knife from the drawer of cutlery items. And I'm going to just... I think they're done, actually. I'm just going to let them cool just a minute, because what I want to try and do, and this is going to be messy, do I top them with each other, or do I just put a new biscuit on top?
Personally, I think I would put a new biscuit on top.
Yes, I think that will work better, because they're quite full. So we worked out, if you're going to do this and you're going to use full-size marshmallows, look at my hair, lockdown hair. If you're going to use full-size marshmallows, then you're probably best only using one per biscuit. Or you can have gooey fingers, it's up to you. So I'm just going to put it on, and I'm just going to splodge it. I don't know if you saw that, but it just started to splodge out. I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to push it down all the way.
I think I like your method.
And then my next tip will be, I'm going to leave these to cool and set a bit. And then I've got a plan, but we have to come back for that plan, because it's going to take a little bit of time. But you could eat them like this.
Could.
Want to? I'm going to put them in the fridge and let them cool, because hopefully that'll set the chocolate and stop it spewing out the side, because I've got something I want to do with them afterwards, okay? Right.
So obviously I think Ben's method's better.
Trial and error, Jazz, it's trial and error.
But let's try this one out.
There is something about gooey food. Nice?
Mm-hmm. If I was really that advanced, oh my God. Marshmallows are really hard to...
Mine is soft. They're really soft.
To not make a mess with. So, sorry about that. But I think it could do a bit more chocolate, so maybe try it next with like a rich chocolate.
Well, it's funny you say that, because I feel these are not chocolatey enough for the chocolate channel.
No.
So my plan, and it depends how it goes, but my plan is to take the ones I've just made out of the fridge and then to dip them, but only partially, in some melted milk chocolate.
Or melt the milk chocolate, do what we did like the chocolate, literally just chuck it.
It sounds like me and Jazz have two different methods, and which one's going to be the better? We are going to find out. But
Can I have a bowl?
what, a bowl?
Please.
Okay, I'll get a bowl. 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 Hurry up. Bowl,
Yeah, 'cause
please.
it's melting in my hand.
Well, that's the idea. We want it to melt.
Not in my hand. So, breaking it up just while the other ones are chilling. So it's microwaving right now.
Ah, I found a new camera position. Now I can talk to you and film. I don't think that's a good angle for you though,
No.
Jazz.
Right.
Is that done?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Right, so now we need to go back to the fridge and get the marshmallows out. The digestive thing, oh, you know, what we made earlier. We don't want water, we want these. And they have only been in there for what, 10, 15 minutes?
Yeah.
That's how they're looking. Get a good sexy shot of them, please. And although it looks like it's spewing over there, it isn't soft. It's squidgy soft like a marshmallow, but it's not melty chocolate. So it should be all right to do what we want to do with this. My plan was, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but my plan was just to dip half of it in. Oh, well, you get the idea. That's sort of worked. That has worked. It has worked. Look at that. So only half dipped, and then I suppose you could like smooth it off or whatever, but I'm just going to leave it. But I don't want it to stick to the plate. I just don't want the chocolate to stick to the plate because we shall be tasting this soon. Making lots of pauses in my speech. So I better take that off to the fridge, Jazz, to cool down.
So my idea was to go, boom.
Ah, and coat it. That's a good idea. Because I guess with the marshmallow inside it, it's a bit like a wagon wheel. Biscuit, marshmallow, but you've got the chocolate on the inside, the white chocolate. Well, there it
And
is.
just let it just sit there.
Air cool.
Quite right.
Because you're too frightened to move it in case it falls off the spoon.
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna leave it.
We're going to let the ones we've just made cool down and harden off, but to taste it on camera, we have the one you made first, which is a little bit eaten. Why don't we dunk a bit of that in and taste it with the milk?
With the milk.
Chocolate. Dunk it in your milk.
Try it. I've done the last one.
Yeah. You're gonna have to feed me due to hand lack of.
How's it taste?
Marshmallow biscuity chocolate. Oh, that's what the video should be called. So there you go. That was our biscuit creation, whatever you want to call it, really. Marshmallow biscuity chocolate, I think, is the winner.
It was fun. Very creative and different, but very strange at the same time.
Yeah, let us know if you attempt it at home or if you've seen a better video. Keep it to yourself. I think they're going to splodge out the side.
Done, because if I do it anymore,
They really will splodge.
they're really splodgy.
Splodge. And splodge a bit on here. Yep.
Splodge.
And I'm just going to splodge it. I started to splodge out. It splodges out. And splodge.